Well, in honor of the first game day for many of the Falcons starters, we asked some of the guys about their game day traditions in this week's Question of the Week.
I like to listen to comedy for some reason, like on the way there.
First of all, that's amazing.
And then when I get to the game, I listen to rap music. But before, I like to listen to comedy to, I guess, ease myself out.
I would say I have to have my Sour Patch watermelons. I have to before I go out there. I get them the night before, and I just make sure I save them so that way I have them going into the, like on the bus ride.
I have to listen to March Madness. I have to. Once I started doing it, I needed to keep doing it. If I don't do it, I don't feel right. It's just once, it's literally like, they say like 5 minutes before we go out, all right, that's the song I'm putting on right then and there. And I'm only playing it once, and it's the last song.
I have to eat a light breakfast, light meals only. I feel like if I eat a little too much, even the night before, then I feel like I'm a little heavier, which would be an excuse to be slower. So you gotta eat light breakfast.
Well, if you count doing this show as my game day, my major key, always make sure I'm hydrated. Clear eyes, full hearts, and fully hydrated minds cannot lose. Harry, did you have any game day traditions when you played?
Kelly, surprisingly, you're going to be surprised about this one. I had to have a Sprite, not just for game day. Media, when we're doing this show right now, this is my game day. So before this show, I got to have a Sprite. At halftime, I had to have a Sprite. Before the game, I had to have a Sprite. Not just one Sprite, Kelly, 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 Sprites. But Sprite was my go-to.
4 Sprites? That's a lot of Sprites, Harry. So is this something you had to have it in a can, or you had to have the plastic bottle? How does this get delivered?
It didn't even matter. As long as it said Sprite, it was good enough for me.